Well, hello there. Good day, good day. Is that Zanny I see in chat? Good morning, well, morning for me. I don't know what time it is for you. I think it's like maybe middle of night for you. But yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Hello, guys. I just woke up. I actually just woke up. Goodness me. Where are my manners? Before we get started, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ryzar Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from first stage production EN, second generation Ravenous. And today is another day for claws and comfort. 2 a.m. before going to bed. Are you actually going to bed? Are you actually properly going to bed? Lamau? Well, to be fair, usually towards like the latter half of your stream is when I go to bed, so I may or may not usually check you out and lurk a bit before I go to beddies. So it all evens out, really. Is my microphone volume okay, by the way? I'm trying out some new settings where it's not too overwhelming so that it doesn't pick up too much background noise, but I think it's at the cost of having like peaks and valleys, so I don't know if it goes soft sometimes, but I hope I do sound okay. Oh man, it is early. It is early, man. Whew. Good night, Zanny. Thank you for dropping by. Love you, fam. Mwah. Sweet dreams. Whew. But yeah, it looks like we finally get a proper opportunity to talk, because the last streams I did were the karaoke. I mean, we did get to do a little after party after the orange drop, but that was a really short Zatsu, I feel. And then we had the ASMR earlier as well. So yeah, I think this is like our first proper Zatsu of the year, really. And yeah, it's really nice to hang out with Cupcake, even though, yeah, this is like not commonly the time I stream. But did y'all have a good New Year, by the way? Yeah. Hope everyone had a lovely start to their year. If ever you hear me go silent for like a few seconds, it's because like either I'm blowing my nose or I'm coughing stuff out. Yeah, I think my New Year was pretty decent as well. What I'm looking forward to after this personally is I have some turkey macaroni soup in the fridge, which I'll have for num nums after streams. So yeah, that's a little something I'm looking forward to. I still can't get over the fact that when I, coming home for the holidays, being back in the Philippine countrysides, like I just automatically get greeted by 4 different karaokes going off in different directions from all the neighbors, and I'm like, damn. It's crazy, dude. It feels like standing in the middle of a war zone where the objective for all the neighbors is to out-sing each other pretty much. So yeah, that was certainly something. Oh lordy. Like, I mean, we all know how competitive Filipinos get when it comes to singing, so oof. Who sang the loudest? Yeah, it's pretty much a competition for that. And the funny thing is that they're not even like next to the farm I was visiting, right? They're like maybe 2-3 houses down, which is so like if I could hear it from the distance. And take note, the farmland that I was staying at had additional, like, it's not just like literally houses next to each other. There's like actual gaps because of the ground around it as well, right? So yeah, it's something. Everyone's feeling the Han Moon. Yeah, it doesn't quite fight corruption, go, but I digress. Good lord. Were they at least good singing? You know what? Surprisingly, yeah. Everyone was in tune. That's at least one of the good things. All the karaoke's around me, everyone was pretty much in tune. Like there weren't really that many people that were off tune, I feel. Everyone was singing their hearts out well enough. Which was nice. Now that I think about it, nobody's saying golden. I don't think anyone's saying golden. Which, golden's been out for months now, so I would assume that, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I was asleep when someone's saying golden, but at least during the time I was outside listening to all 4 karaoke machines blaring through the night sky. I don't think I heard anyone sing golden, because otherwise I would have sang along. You know what I mean? Otherwise I would have sang along. Probably be the kiddos. That's true. Now that you mention it, I don't think I really heard that much kiddos sing on the karaoke machine. That's probably why. All the kiddos were probably doing other things, and knowing the adults, they probably started what do you call this? They probably started like hogging the karaoke for themselves, you know what I mean? Because age trumps all, and yeah. Yeah, there was no double chinning that night, that's for sure. Kasumi, thank you for the mint chocolate rice, Thanks for cheering me up this morning with the ASMR stream. Aw, thanks for coming earlier, Kasumi. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoy doing streams like that personally, because I do love improv in a way, and I think the fun thing about doing those little ASMRs as well, the spicy parts, of course, I have to like put a little bit more thought into, but what comes naturally at least is like the sweet parts, like assurance and affirmation and affection. I feel like, the lighter parts are more natural to do, because that's just the kind of person I am. I think I'm a very, if ever I feel I have a partner, I'd feel like I'd be the type of partner that'd be very sweet to my partner, Yeah, I think that'd be the type of person I'd be. Oh my god. Sorry for the yawn. Still EP Dinoboi. He's still very EP Dinoboi. Dinoboi just got up and he's still very EP. Yeah? Oh, are there still people in the hospital? That was really cute, by the way. I saw somebody do like the little hospital parody. I don't think I had the chance to like retweet it yet, because when I was watching it, I think I was like half asleep. But that was really cute. I don't know if you guys saw that already. It was a really, really cute little thing. The new wing. Oh, we have a new wing to the hospital now. Is that so? Yeah? Hey, Red, thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzer. But treat for Ryzer. Treat, 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 treat. I got a treat. Let's go. I love treats. Also, I'm sorry if I went. Oh, we're back. No, you're good. You're good. You're fine. You did okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Wish you a wonderful new year. Hey, right back to you. Right back at you. Yeah. I hope we all have a lovely, lovely new year. I hope I was able to cheer you up too today. Absolutely. You know what? Treats are always welcome, especially since I've been on this. I have a little story. Not really story, but there's this new like health place that opened near the Dino Cave, and I can't wait to like start spamming it again when I get back. And I've been eating really healthy lately, I feel. I've been going to that health place a lot because aside from like, just like a supermarket full of health stuff, they also have like this little they have this food stall as well. And that food stall allows you to order like different healthy meals. So what I've been doing lately is I've been going to that place. And a lot of my diet has been consisting of veggies, like straight up. Veggies and like grilled chicken. No, not even grilled chicken. I think it's a rotisserie chicken. And then like it's like shredded rotisserie chicken with lettuce, onions, tomatoes, beans, carrots, broccoli. And then I'd like to top it off with some hummus and just a little drizzle of roasted sesame because it reminds me of being in the Baruda and how like a lot of the salads I'd have in the Baruda are like with sesame dressing. So yeah, it's really yummy. Chua, thank you for the lovely rose and thank you for the blueberry rice soup. Looks like I get my daily rose for the day. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been really good. Like straight up, I could spam that for days. It is on the pricier side though, so I'm not gonna get it every single day, but I probably will get it almost every time whenever I'm doing errands outside. It's like a might as well kind of thing. It's not like super expensive, but it's not like on the cheap side either where I could spam it every day. It's kind of like middle ground. So like maybe every other day I would like get my green fix because I do love veggies. The only thing about me when it comes to veggies is it has to be an ample serving because I think that's my problem sometimes when I go out to eat. Usually the salads they serve are like not, it's like more appetizer portion, you know what I mean? Unless you're like in a place like America, I know like they do like really big salad servings, but I feel like outside of America in a lot of other places, they don't really do like salad portions where they treat it as like a full meal. Usually it's like the size just enough for appetizer. But I'm the type of guy that could just straight up like devour a salad purely as a meal rather than, just as an appetizer. So yeah. Which is why I really appreciate the new place that opened near me because you can just straight up have a salad as like the meal, as like the main meal. And what's great about it is I normally don't eat for the rest of the day. Like, because it's just such a big serving. So what'll normally be what I do is I end up having it as like a late brunch, although I still eat something in the morning. Let's say I'd have like maybe a banana, some crackers or some yogurt, just to make sure I have something in my system to get me through the first few hours before I actually go out for my like chicken salad bowl. And then that's when I go really ham because it really fills me up. And I think, yeah, I don't know. I've just been thankfully eating very healthy. With the exception of New Year's, because New Year's was like a cheat day, and you can't really escape the Filipino spread of food when there's like a holiday, because they're always going to serve a lot of good shit, and you got to be prepared, and you can't really excuse yourself from not eating, because, They are gonna make you eat, baby. Yeah. And I think what really helps the dish for me is the hummus. I think it's the hummus that really helps bring things together. Yeah. Ooh, wait, that reminds me. White Wolf, by the way, thank you for 9 months. Yo, just a quarter away from 1 year. Let's go. Thank you, White Werewolf. We also have Bun Moe. Thank you for the 5 recruitment, sweetheart. It's very, very generous of you. Lovely to see you. And Yumi, thank you for the banana rice zupa. Treats for Rara. I can't stay for stream. Going to work. Yo, take care going to work, Yumi. Have a good stream. Speaking of which, I think there's a place similar to I believe it's Singaporean. There's a place similar to where I have my salad because I think that's where they got inspiration from. So for any Singaporeans in my community, I think it's called Stuffed. Yeah, there's like a place called Stuffed where you can kind of get the similar thing. Yeah. I think there's like a lot more options though, because like the place I go to has like less options. But yeah, there's any Singaporeans in chat. Yeah, Stuffed. Yeah, they have a similar. They have like a similar thing. Yeah. So like, if you go to Stuffed, you get the salad, chicken, and then yeah, I think they have the carrots, they have the broccoli. I think the additional things I would get from Stuffed personally is like, because I think you choose like 5 sides. So you do the carrots, you do the broccoli, you do the beans, you do the macaroni, and then like you double up on. Usually I just like double up on any of the veggies because that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a salad kind of guy. Like straight up, if I could eat salad every day, I would eat salad every day. As long as I have my light dressing. I know they say like you ideally avoid the dressing because the dressing adds additional calories, but hey man, if I have to do the extra workout just to have my dressing, I'm gonna do the extra workout. If ever I slow down, if ever, you know, my fitness goals slow down just purely because of the salad dressing, heck, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Because nobody can stop me from having my salad dressing, all right? And it's not like I overload on the salad dressing. It's just enough for flavoring. You know what I mean? Although one good alternative is hummus. I really like hummus with my greens. So thank God for hummus. Because I know hummus is pretty healthy as well. Yeah, right. Salad dressing is good. Like, what's y'all's favorite salad dressing, huh? I love me some Caesar. I love me some roasted sesame. Honestly, those two. Maybe a strawberry vinaigrette every now and then. That's pretty yummy too. That shit's good, man. I cannot. Like, ooh. Just never complete without my salad dressing. Kay, by the way, happy 7 months. Missed the last few streams because of time zones, but I'm glad to catch this one. Also 7 months. Kay, no worries. And if I do recall, Kay, you mentioned you were going to be busy as well, right? So no worries. And since I'm back, don't worry, we're going to have more streams at this time zone, okay? Kind of went to a halt when I went to Japan, but you'll at least get 2 streams a week at this time zone, because it's also pretty good for me as well. To stream at this time because I'm much more alive, much more healthier. Sorry, not healthier, energy. I don't know why I said healthier. We've been talking a lot about like health, like healthy food, that I just went for healthier. Energized. Luna, thank you for 7 months as well. Look at you two celebrating, twinning over the 7-month celebration. Happy New Year's, right? I'm so excited to spend 2026 with you and the Ryzar. Same here, Luna, same here. It's going to be a great year. We have a lot of stuff that we got to do. And we're going to have fun doing it, okay? That's a promise. And Kay, thank you for the banana rizupa. Thank you so much. Also treat for Rai. Thank you. You guys are so sweet with the treats. I get to have some yummy food. Yippee. And Kay, thank you for the one recruitment. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it loads. Thank you so much. That reminds me, Zanny told us to treat you. Aww. You really do be a sweetie. I miss Zanny. I miss the boys. It's always so much fun hanging with the boys. But alas, you know, oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, lands apart, it'd be like that. But I think, as they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, whenever we do get to meet up, it just makes it all the more fun and all the more sweet, you know? Jelly Mouse, thank you for being part of the Blazing Gang. And look at that cute profile picture. I love that. Cute little Pokemon. I'm not sure if I was able to thank you yet, but thank you for the one recruitment case. Sorry. I very forgetful. Very, very forgetful. But you guys know that about me already, right? But yeah, food. What the hell? I need to do some spring cleaning, by the way. Oof. Admittedly, when I left the dino cave for the Baruda, I left it in a bit of a mess. And it doesn't help that I brought more stuff home from the Baruda, so I need to, yeah, your Dinoboi needs to organize. Holy moly. Good lord. Okay. Wait, give me 1 second, by the way, chat. I need to check the progress on my... Oh, wait. What the hell is this? Why is there a dinosaur? Anyway, sorry. I saw like a mat with like a dinosaur on it, and I'm like, ooh, I kind of want that. Dinosaur. All right, wait. Let me check my... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was... I thought it was at the dino cave already. I'm like, wait, I'm not even there yet. Okay. Oh, okay. This is going to take a while. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, all right. All right. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. It's going to take a few days. So, like, sorry for those that are wondering, because I know I've told some of the Ryzers, but not all of you might know yet. I finally, after 1 year of wanting one, I finally found a shoe cabinet that is perfect for my needs. Is perfect, like, for what I've been wanting out of a shoe cabinet. And I ordered it just a few days before 2025 ended. So it will take a while to get to me because it is being sea shipped. You know, it's going through sea. Going through the sea. So yeah, that's going to take a few days. Probably, I'm estimating it might take me maybe like 2.5 weeks to get to me. But yeah, I'm really excited. I finally get my shoe cabinet. Because, you know, the thing about me getting the shoe cabinet is it's not just for... I mean, obviously it's for shoes primarily. But, because I'm going to be putting it at the entrance to the dino cave. And what's going to happen is it'll not only be shoe storage for me, but also it has like a flat surface on top where I plan on putting a tray where I can put my keys, my wallet. And then I might get like hooks I can put on the walls as well, so I have somewhere to hang my bag. And it also has these nice little drawers where I could put stationary stuff as well. You know, like essentials like scotch tape, a ruler, you know what I mean? Like markers, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. The Dino Cave's slowly coming together. Slowly getting more furniture in. I think my next goal is I might go to a furniture store sometime next week. I'm not sure though if I'm gonna pull the trigger yet, because the desk I've been wanting is kind of more on the expensive side, and I don't know if I want to spend more this January already, because I feel like the shoe cabinet already has been my big purchase for the year. Sorry, not year, the month rather. It's my big purchase for January, so I might queue up the desk for February unless I can get a good deal. Because I know sometimes, I think my budget, if it's, I'm looking at maybe a $500 budget on my desk. Hopefully it doesn't go beyond that. Good Lord, pray for me. And the reason why it's that expensive is because I'm getting a desk with drawers. If I was getting a desk which didn't have drawers, it'd be so much cheaper. But the desk I'm targeting has like a lot of drawers to it because I do need the extra storage. And I would rather have a desk where, you know, it's multifunctional, I suppose, just to make the most of the already small space I have in the dino cave. Because it do be small. I do have quite the small space. And I'm starting to see things pile up, which I'm not happy about. And they really need storage. Because I don't really have that much storage in here. A lot of the things I have here are flat surface. I don't really have that many drawers. The only real storage I have so far is for clothes. And for... well, I'm trying to like picture it in my head. Like one side is like cabinets for which have all my clothes. And then, you know, like, there's like another like like cabinet where it's for like bed stuff, you know, like sheets. And then there's another one for towels. So basically a lot of the home essentials, that's what's stored in the cabinets. And then the other side of the dino cave is more like kitchen stuff, cleaning stuff, you know, stuff like that. So other than that, yeah, I don't really have that much storage for other things, which is why there's a lot of stuff that's been piling up in the dino cave lately. So, yeah, I'm trying to plan accordingly. Whenever I buy, a lot of my next furniture purchases are very focused on, like, storage and organization. He's a homemaking dino boy, okay? But I have to be, because, oof. It's like living in a closet here, all right? Not actually. It's definitely way bigger than a closet. I'd say the size of the dino cave is probably the size of a Kardashian's walk-in closet. Yeah, that's probably the size of the dino cave. And even then, I think a Kardashian's walk-in closet would be much bigger. I'm gonna be real. Yep, you know what? Actually, yeah, very that. Kardashian walk-in closet would probably be much bigger than the... You know what? I take it back. Nah, my dino cave's smaller still. Also, Alicia, thank you for 1 year. Happy New Year, right, John? I love your new cover. You should have seen me in the smile I had. Watching you sing was like I was watching an angel sing. Alicia, what the heck? You sweetie. I appreciate that. That's some praise you got there. Thank you, Cupcake, and thank you for 1 year. I appreciate you. Happy 1 year. Let's go. And yo, Spoonie. Hey, thank you for the Cotton Candy Ryzupa treats for best dino boy. Ah, Spoonie, thank you. I graciously accept the treats. Thank you. Snowtaku, thank you for the Cotton Candy Ryzupa too. Look at that cute sticker. Is that a pair with pom-poms? I think that's a pair, right? With the cute little purple, what is that, pinkish purple pom-poms? Purplish pink, rather. I don't know, more purple than pink, really, but yeah. And Maffer, thank you for the Con Candy Ryzupa as well. Hi, Rai, just came to say hi before going to eat. Good night, Maffer. Sleep well. Thank you for dropping by real quick. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Chat, I'm hungry. But, I mean, Closet and Comfort is like a short Zatsu stream anyway, so I'll be able to get something to eat after. I can wait. Thanks to yesterday. Oh, fair. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh, goodness. Ooh, chat. You know what? I do need help with something. What should be our treat of the week for the new year? Yeah, wait, what should be our tweet of the week for New Year first off? I mean, it is New Year and we need a treat. What can we, we need a treat. What would be a good treat to start off the year? Oh, the Haikyuu exhibition. Yeah, yeah, we can definitely talk about the Haikyuu exhibition after we figure out the treat. Treat. What would be the New Year treat? Oh, you know what we should do? Wait. We should do something. Maybe we should do something like, oh, noodles or fruit salad. How about to herald in the year, we start with a slice of cake or pie? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think I like that. It's like getting cake or pie to, as a celebratory treat. You know what I mean? To hopefully look forward to a pleasant year ahead. At least that's what I hope. Yeah. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I kind of like that. All right, then. Okay, officially, our treat we'll make this up until, okay, I think one adjustment I also want to make to treat of the week is, we're still going to call it treat of the week, but it'll go for more than a week. So it'll go for like the first half of the month. Yeah. Would cupcakes count? Yeah, I guess I would say cupcakes would count. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess it does have cake in it. Yeah. But yeah, ideally a slice of cake or a slice of pie. So are we good on that? Yeah. So that'll be for the first half of the month, from the 1st to the 15th. And don't forget to use the hashtag MyRyzarFeed if you're going to be getting your cake and pie, and if you're willing to share it with your fellow Ryzors as well. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. I might get one myself later. Okay, yes, the story of the Haikyuu exhibition that I went to with Rai Pape. Yeah, so this was, I believe, when was this? Okay, this was 2 days before I went back home. This was while I was in the Baruda. So, Blazensis really wanted to go, but unfortunately couldn't. So, she was saying that, if I could go, I should go. And since I happened to be in the Baruda, I'm like, you know what, why not? And it was perfect timing because the Haikyuu exhibition went on for as long as I was there in the Baruda, if I'm not mistaken. So it was one of those things where, you know what, since I'm here and I do like Haikyuu, and, one of my favorite songs ever, Orange, happens to be the theme song of said movie. So, hey, you know what, why not pay homage? And the funny thing is, initially I was planning to go with Altus, Kaylin, and Liron. Maybe Ash? Yeah, I think Ash was supposed to tag along as well. But we didn't really have time to, because it was a very busy trip for all of us, right? So like and Manasan was supposed to like come with us for that as well. But yeah, we couldn't really sort things out because we were just busy as well as tired. So even when we had free time, we didn't really want to do anything crazy because, yeah, we just really wanted to rest. So that ended up not happening. But so yeah, after the boys left, I still had time in the Baruda. As you guys know, I stayed like almost an extra week in the Baruda. It was almost a week. So I had some extra time to spare. But kind of same for me. I wanted to spend that last week in the Baruda kind of being a bit more lazy. I wasn't really in tourist mode anymore, but that's just me in general whenever I go to Japan these days. Unless I go for a trip with the intent of like roaming around, a lot of my days in Japan are just chill, where I just kind of live day by day, and just enjoy the ambiance, enjoy the cold, because you guys know how much I love cold weather. So yeah, I was really enjoying the cold weather there, and yeah, I eventually find that I really wanted to go, and two of the Monisons actually came with me. Yeah. Because they like haiku as well, and they were kind enough to keep me company and to keep me from, needing to figure out like how to get in, like entrance fees, reservations, the whole shebang like that. Yeah, so they were kind enough to come with me. So we met up somewhere during the day. This was actually the same day I went out for hot pot with Roscoe and Liron. So prior to me meeting up for hot pot with Roscoe and Liron, I was actually meeting up with the Monosons to go to the haiku exhibition at the museum in Japan. So yeah, we met up at the station and then we walked all the way to the museum. It was really, really exciting. The funny thing is that we were one of the last, because like I think we essentially arrived near closing hours of the museum, so we were one of the last people to actually enter, if I'm not mistaken. There were more people that came after us, but it wasn't really that many. And like I said, the museum was kind of already near closing by that time, if I'm not mistaken, because by the time we were exiting, by the time we left the museum, it was like already starting to close. So I'm like, oh, okay, perfect. So yeah, we go to the exhibition and it was really cool. I did take some pictures. I'm gonna see if there's other pictures I can share in membership. Because some of the pictures I unfortunately can't share because they are, it's quite reflective. There's like this, because like for example, there was this one part where they had like the Karasuno and Nekoma uniforms hung in frames, and like yeah, those are like with reflective glass, there's like glass in front of it since it is framed, and yeah. But I'm gonna see like what other pictures I can potentially find. My favorite haiku characters, Daichi, Kuro, and Lev. Yeah. I think those are my three. And the twins. I like the twins as well. Yeah, I think that's 5 then. Daichi's my boy though. Daichi is my boy. But yeah. So we went to the museum and it's really nice. Oh man, I don't think it's up anymore. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it's up anymore. But so when you go into the museum, you start off with, there's like this display. They had Kenma's bag. Like they recreated Kenma's bag with like his like hand console and his gaming console and like other stuff like his water bottle inside the bag and towel and shit. So that was kind of fun. And then when you walk through the rest of the exhibition, so after that part, you eventually reach a room where they have the uniforms I was telling you guys about, where it's like hung on there's like the Karasuno and Nekoma uniform hung inside this big frame. Really, really nice. And yeah, they were really good quality too. It's not like the, how there's like the standard cosplay uniform. These are like actually like really good quality uniforms. And then next to that is where I took the picture. of Raipape with the standees of Karasuno. And there's actually another picture with Nekoma. There's also another picture of Raipape with Nekoma, which I'll probably share for our members. So yeah, you can expect that picture to come up very soon, probably next week. And there are actually also, I couldn't really take that many pictures too, because a lot of the museum, you're not allowed to take pictures, which is understandable. For the next parts of the museum, we're focused on, you know how they do like the drawings for to kind of segment the movie. I don't know what exactly they're called. If there's any artists in chat which are familiar with like animation terms and whatnot, it's like the stills in a way, but in, you know, like hand drawn before they make it like fully animated. Where was this held? This was in Roppongi Museum. Yeah, this was in Roppongi Museum. Had to take a long ass train to get there, by the way. Yeah, storyboards. Yes, they had like the frames and the storyboards there, which was really cool. And then you see like so how they did it is they have the actual storyboard, and then right next to it is like a screenie of the actual animation. And sometimes it's not just like a screen. Sometimes they actually have a screen next to the storyboard, so that you can actually see like how it goes from storyboard to final project, which was really, really cool. And just, I don't know, it just made me appreciate the effort that goes into stuff like that all the more, you know? Do they show the line work and then the coloring on top of it? Yeah. A lot of it was the line work. They didn't really show much of the coloring. They did show like initial color blocking where it's not the actual color, but I think it's more like the coloring to indicate depth, if that makes sense. But yeah, it was more so a lot of line work, like actually like raw pencil even sometimes, which was really, really cool. Yeah, it was definitely interesting, like just seeing how everything came together. So yeah, they showed a lot of that. And I mean, since the movie has been out for more than a year anyway, as you walk through the exhibition, it just pretty much almost shows everything from the movie. Because, you know, it's already out, so like there's no need to like hide particular bits. So yeah, you just walk through a lot of that, and then like near towards the end, they put you in this room which shows you like one of the intense scenes of the movie. And it's like this big screen with like smaller screens, which makes it really immersive and cool. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like they really made it an experience. Yeah, it's just really cool. And then towards the end, they have these what do you call those square things? You know those like square things that people either draw or put an autograph on with gold bordering? What do you call those again? So they had those, I believe, with the voice actress signatures on, which was really nice. Yeah, I think they do use like maybe digital color. There's like a Japanese word for it. The signboard. Shikishi, thank you. Yeah, the shikishi. Yeah, the shikishi, that's what they're called. So they had like these big shikishis with the autographs of like the voice actors, if I'm not mistaken. So that was pretty nice as well. And then finally, which honestly, because the Haikyuu movie itself, like the movie itself is very, you know, it gets in your feels a bit. Because like you see all the effort of the boys and shit. But what really got to me in the exhibit is once you reach the end of the exhibit, right? Once you reach the end of the exhibit, they have like orange. There's like one segment of the exhibit. It's very small. They have the music video for Orange playing on the screen, and it's literally like Haikyuu Orange Spire. And I'm like, oh my god, no way. And that just hit me in the kokoro. That was like, oh my god, that's a song I performed. And yeah, towards the end, they had this thing. You know how in some places they have like a wall, and then it's like full of sticky notes where people can leave messages or cute little drawings. Um, so they had that, and since we were like one of the last people to arrive in the museum, I'm like, you know what? I want to do that. So like I look around and I sneak I like a sneaky little Dinoboi I am. I look around, I'm like, okay, the coast is clear. I get one of the sticky notes and I draw like a Ryzar on it. I draw a Ryzar on it. And then I'm like, I draw a Ryzar and I'm like, cupcake. And then I stick it onto the wall and then I'm like, okay, run away, run away, run away. Oh man. So yeah. Also, because like the wall was near full already, so I think they were gonna remove it in like a day or two. So yeah, nobody would have known. Yeah, he is sneaky Dinoboi like that. Oh man, yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, I was like, you know, just in case any stage lights come, but I don't think anybody did, because I feel like if any stage light did see it, they would have taken a picture, but no. Or, you know, it would have been hard to spot as well, because there was like a lot of stickies on the wall, so yeah, nobody would have really. Chief Advisors, you know what to do before it's gone. It's a temporary exhibition. I don't think it's up anymore. I could be wrong though, because I could be remembering a different exhibition, but I believe like it ended sometime December as well. But I could be wrong. Again, make sure to double check. I could be wrong. Because I know after the Haikyuu exhibition, they're doing a Capcom one next, I think. Like my memory's like pretty bad. Like, don't quote me on that. Double check, search if you really want to find out. And you wonder where we get the sneaking from? Fair. I don't know, maybe I learned the sneaking from you guys. It could be the opposite. Maybe I wasn't much of a sneaker at first, but then I just learned from you guys. Who knows? There's always so many pop-up places. Right? That's the thing. Like, there's so many pop-up places, it's hard to keep track. Like, there were a lot of other places I wanted to check out. I know there was like I can't remember if it was an Oron. See, this is why I can't even keep track, because like every single trip, I feel like there's a different exhibition, there's a different pop-up, there's a different collab going on. I remember there was like an Oron one. I can't remember if it was from this recent trip or the last trip prior. So yeah, crazy. Sayori-chan! It's good to see you, Cupcake. Hello, Rai. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for making my year better. Right back at you. Thank you for making my year better as well. Here's to another year with you and the other Ryzors. I look forward to what 2026 has in store. I hope your 2026 is as bright as your smile. Sayori-chan, you're so sweet. That warmed my heart, that message of yours. Thank you, Sayori-chan. I wish you all the best in 2026 as well, Cupcake. Hopefully, it's a bright year ahead of us. I really hope so. Thank you, Sayori-chan. Mwah. Thank you. And Lily, sneak. You heard sneak. Thank you for the con candy Ryzupa Cupcake. Yeah, they do. They still do the Oron. I was very surprised. Like, I thought Oron was like, you know, but no, yeah. I think that's the great thing about being into Baruda. Even for animes that are like done already, even if like the manga's done already, sometimes they'd still do pop-ups for them. I remember there was even one for what's that, Genso Maden Sai, like they had one at Animate even. So yeah, it's really nice. I like how they do that in Japan, where even if an anime or manga is done, like sometimes they still do like little pop-ups or celebrations for it, especially if it's like an anniversary milestone or something. So yeah, I think that's always like the fun thing. Like whenever you go to Japan, you just kind of look around, see what kind of pop-ups are up. Yeah. I mean, one of my favorite things to do personally is I don't do it. I used to do it a lot during my initial trips to Japan, but I don't think I do it as much. Like, I'm not too pressed about it anymore if I'm not able to do it. But the first time, my first few trips to Japan, I was always adamant about going to the Final Fantasy 14 cafe just to see like what the celebration is, because for Final Fantasy 14, sorry, not for Final Fantasy 14 for Grand Blue as well. I'm not sure if there's any other ones. I know they have the Monster Hunter Cafe, but I don't know if they like rotate based on the season. But for Final Fantasy 14 at least, one thing I love about what they do for the Collab Cafe, which is all year round, by the way, they always have like a special thing based on the holiday, because in Final Fantasy 14 they celebrate stuff like Christmas, summer, New Year. Sometimes they'd be celebrating something related to the recent patch. So, and they'd always have like special placemats for it, which you can take home. It's like a paper placemat. And then once you're done, so like the thing about the placemat is, you know, placemats you use to like, you know, protect the table for food. Nobody ever uses their placemat, because what people do is they take the placemat, they store it safely, take it home as a souvenir. And what you could also do with it is when you leave the Final Fantasy 14 cafe, this is for the one in Akiba at least, they have like a lamination. So you can pay like, if I'm not mistaken, it's 200 yen, 200 or 400 yen. They give you like this lamination film, which you can put the placemat in, put it through like this heater thing so that it hardens. And then you can take that home as a souvenir. I have quite a lot of those. I think I probably have like 10 to 12 of those already at minimum. So yeah, I always keep them as this nice souvenir. I did make sure to go this trip because, as y'all know, one of your Dinoboi's favorite holidays ever is Christmas. And they actually, that's why we have the little Christmas pop-up in Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, by the way, guys, for those that haven't visited the Christmas pop-up in FF14, make sure to visit. We're going to be putting that down soon because I'm going to be redecorating it again for something else. We're going to have like, I don't want to spoil it yet, but we're going to have another activity in the free company house soon. So if you haven't taken a picture of your character in our Christmas thing yet, make sure to do so. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to schedule a picture session with the boys because it's kind of tricky to get all the boys, but I'll see what I can do. I do plan on asking Gale for a collab soon so that we can do the raid thing. I'm not sure if he's done it yet. I really want to do it. But yeah. What else? What was I talking about? Yeah, sorry, the FF14 cafe. So I went this recent trip because they had like a little Christmas pop-up, right? And yeah, I just really wanted to go. I want to get the Christmas mat as well as, well, they call it Starlight in Final Fantasy 14. They call it the Starlight Celebration. So I wanted to get like the limited edition like paper mat. And also I wanted to try whatever limited edition items they had. So, man, I have a picture actually. Wait, let me find the picture so I can recall like what actually went down during that collab. Not really collab, but what they had going on there. All right, let's see. Where is it? Oh, here we go. So they had this milky drink as well as a strawberry parfait as part of their limited time menu for Christmas. It was really yummy. I actually really liked it. It's always fun trying the little drinks because they have like all these different themed drinks at the Final Fantasy 14 cafe. And a lot of their drinks revolve around like the different classes and jobs you can get in the game. Like, for example, Ninja, Reaper, Summoner, Black Mage, so on and so forth. So they have like a drink for each one. I think I've tried almost every single drink because of the number of times I've been to the Final Fantasy 14 cafe. Almost every single drink. Best time to go to pop-up cafes or exhibits in your opinion? Ooh, weekdays. Always weekdays. Because like for the Final Fantasy 14 cafe, for example, there are usually more slots taken during the weekends. Because, you know, like some, even locals like to go sometimes for like a casual visit. So always, always, always the weekdays. And if you're going for the more high demand pop-up cafes or collab cafes, for example, like the Pokemon Cafe, the Kirby Cafe, those are places that are hard to get reservations for. You have to reserve like in a month in advance. And even then, you're not guaranteed slots because like they open the slots at a specific time and you're basically battling a lot of other people to try to get those slots. So yeah, always try to go for weekdays. Always weekdays. Because there's usually less people. Yeah, a month. It's crazy. And even then. I do have a suggestion though. If you are planning to do the Pokemon Cafe and you're only one person, if you're a group, then it's kind of GG. But if you're one person, sometimes two people, well, sometimes you can go in as a group as well. You can get lucky. Because I've seen a family get lucky with this system. Because there's some people that make reservations but don't turn up. So what you can do is, my recommendation, if you're in Tokyo, go to the Pokemon Cafe in Nihonbashi. Go at opening time, all right? Go at opening time. I mean, you can go during the day, but, you know, there's just more people during the day. So there might be other people that do the same technique. What they have is, they have this system where you can line up as a walk-in. Of course, there's not going to be slots. But you can line up as a walk-in, and if there's someone that doesn't turn up for their reservation, which usually happens, well, not like super common, but you know, just a few people that normally don't, they'd let you take the seat. Yeah. And I've done that twice already, actually. I've done that twice where I'll go at opening time to the Pokemon Center in Nihonbashi for the Pokemon Cafe. Or sometimes not even planned. Like I just go for the Pokemon Center and decide, you know what? I want to go to the Pokemon Cafe. So I just line up YOLO and I'd almost always get a seat. Sometimes the wait is a bit longer though, because maybe sometimes you might not get as lucky. Like for example, because they do it by slot, right? Whenever you do reservations for the Pokemon Cafe, they do it by slot. So sometimes, let's say you line up and you're unfortunate where you couldn't get like a canceled slot during the first hour. So sometimes you have to wait an hour for the next slots to open. So yeah, it's not always guaranteed. Still worth it. I definitely recommend it though. If ever you're just like one or two people, you have a better chance of getting a table as a walk-in, even without a reservation. But it's always a risk because you'll never really know how long you'll have to wait. The longest I've ever had to wait was an hour. But yeah, pretty much that. Hey Chris the Ferret, thank you so much for being part of the Blazing Gang. Let's go. Thank you for joining in. Hey. Thank you so much. But yeah, collab cafes, always good to go to. Part of the experience. I will say though, the food is okay. I don't think I've ever experienced a collab cafe where the food was stellar. But I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't necessarily go to the collab cafe for a 5-star meal. You always go to a collab cafe for the gram, for the experience, for pictures, for the, you know, for the pretty things. So whenever, yeah, never set your expectations high when it comes to the food. You go for the aesthetic, not the food, not the flavor. They are okay though. I've never tried anything that was disgusting. Rest assured, it's just that it's never like above and beyond. But you can always count on the visuals to be nice at the very least. Oh, thank you so much for the blueberry Ryzupa. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. It ain't amazing, but they're not bad. Exactly. You know, just don't ever set your expectations too high when it comes to food quality. That's the thing. I think that's also why normally I'd go for, Like if I do want something yummy, I just go for the dessert. Straight up. It's worth it for the Pikachu mascot. That's so true, yeah. So whenever you go to the Pokemon Cafe, like I mentioned, they do it by slots, right? They do it by like hour 30 slots at most. Don't quote me on that. But for every slot, they do this thing where the Pikachu mascot comes out, and it's always so cute. I'm pretty sure I have a picture on my phone. I'm going to see if I can find it. And I'll see if I can get approval to share it. But yeah. You can't go wrong with desserts. That's so true. Ooh, what I will say though is don't always rely on the quality of the cakes. Because sometimes the cakes aren't really the best. But the parfaits though are okay. I think of all the visits I've done, the parfaits were always okay. The cakes are always like a 50-50. Because you have to remember, the cakes that they have, they have to be made like quickly, right? They can't do any like complicated fancy type of cakes unless that's what the collab cafe calls for. Unless it's like a really immersive, beautiful experience where the cakes have to be like extra fancy. But other than that, if it's like one of those normal collab cafes, then usually the cakes are like, You're like standard chiffon cake with standard icing, cake, whatever. Yeah. And then they just make it pretty. Yeah. That's usually the case. Still worth it. Always worth, again, collab cafes are always worth it for the experience, and especially if you're a fan of said collab. That's why I always go personally, because it's like, you know, just being a fan of whatever the collab is. Oh, man. Always a good time. Always a good time. Ooh. Yeah. Other things I like to visit. Ooh, you know what I've been doing a lot in Tokyo is I've been trying to be, I think I mentioned this during a previous stream. A lot of what I've been doing whenever I go to Japan is, because I feel like I've tried a lot of Japanese food already, right? And of course I'd still always go, you can never go wrong with Japanese food. Japanese cuisine is delicioso. Aroi mak mak. Oishii. Masarap. Delicious. Yeah. But I'm at that point where since I've gone so many times, I'm starting to become a bit more adventurous. Because, you know, I mean, of course, Japanese food, but they also have like a lot of different cuisine as well. So I've been adventurous when it comes to other restaurants that aren't necessarily Japanese food. There's this one place I really like to go to sometimes because they have this like creme brulee parfait, which they have all year round, thankfully. It's at this place called Royal Host. And I always order, like whenever we grab dessert there, I'm pretty sure some of the Japanese Ryzars are familiar with this place. I always get like the parfait with the creme brulee top. It's so good. Oh my God, just even thinking about it. Like, I don't really eat that many sweets anymore these days because, you know, I'm really watching my sugar intake, you know, because old creaky Dinoboi. But yeah, that's always one exception to the rule. Creme brulee parfait. Baby. Yeah, it's really, really yummy. And they have like a drink bar as well. They have a lot of those places actually in Japan where they have like a drink bar if you pay a little extra. Sometimes I do it, especially if I know I'm going to be drinking a hell lot. But other times, I take it a bit easier where I'm like, you know, Because, like, that's the thing when you do the drink bar. It's always that 50-50 where if you know you're going to be drinking a lot, it's worth it. But if you're not going to be drinking a lot, then you might as well not do the drink bar because it'll still be just, I feel like, unless you're, like, rich, where it's like, whatever. But, as a frugal dino boy, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Oh my God. I just squeezed my arm and I'm like, I need to do lots of arm day. Oh my God. Wait, I just like squeezed my arm and I'm like, I know what I'm going to be doing a lot of when I go to the gym. I need my biceps to harden again because what the fuck is going on here? But I mean, I haven't been able to go to the gym the whole time I was in the Baruda, so I'm like, my arms. I mean, I think that's always a given. You always have to like wipe shoes, regardless of whatever establishment you go into. Unless you're going into one of those izakayas where you need to take off your shoes, for example, then yeah. But other than that, yeah. I mean, they usually almost always have mats at the entrance, I think. At least at the top of my head, yeah. But then again, Japan is a really clean, is really clean. Like, the streets are really clean, so you never really have to worry about your shoes getting dirty. Unless it's maybe rainy, then that's a different story. Biceps, right? New Year, more biceps? Yes. Honestly, I'm gonna be so real. This New Year, I want my boobs and I want my biceps to just bulge. I remember like so many years ago, when I was at like my peak everyday go to gym era, I remember Mama Dino worrying because like my arms were so jacked and like my shirts would get so tight around the chest area because I'd just go so ham on like my arms and my chest and like my back, just upper body in general. So like and then like my like the vein, like the veins on the arms when you're like, yeah. So like I had all that going on, and she was so worried because you could really tell that was my primary focus, and everything was just bulging at some point. Like my shirts were starting to get really tight around the bicep area and the chest area. And yeah, like they were starting to get okay. She's like, okay, don't overdo it, all right? And I'm like, okay. This was like so many years ago, though. Like so many years ago. This was like this was like still in college, actually. Back when I was still trying to finish college. You don't skip leg day, do you? I still do leg day. I just don't do it often because I have big legs. I have manly legs. So I never have to worry about, like, if we're talking visual appearance, I never have to worry about leg day. Legs chonky, ass beautiful, never worried. Luckily, I have an ass, so never have to worry about that. Like some people have to go to the gym purely to booty, to get that bootylicious going. Nope, I never have to worry about that. Yeah. Although I still do like back in the day, I still did leg day, of course, so that I have leg strength. But overall, yeah, because prior to my current life, I used to walk and jog around a lot. A lot of my exercise, a lot of how I kept healthy was lots and lots of jogging. And even then, like even on a normal commute, I remember the days I wouldn't take like an Uber or Grab because it wasn't really a concept. It wasn't really a common concept back then. So I do a lot of walking for my commute. So I'd get a lot of steps in. I remember like there were even days where straight up my commute would equal to like me being in Japan. Because like, how there's this thing where when you're traveling to Japan, you're almost always expected to have like this huge step count. So I'd say back in the day, my commute was that much, where I'd get that many steps in. Especially when this was especially prevalent during a period where I went to university, and it'd be like 2 hours of commute every day. So back and forth would be like 4 hours, sometimes over if it's a really ass day where I encounter rush hour and shit. So yeah, I get a lot of leg day going on just from my daily. Just from the daily, you know? Mm-mm. Yeah, I hated it though. I'm gonna be so real. I was so miserable. Back when I had to do that, I was so miserable. I had to drop out of that university eventually because it was not feasible the least bit. I did not have the mental fortitude to have to deal with all that shit. Mm-mm. Yeah. At first, I was like, sure, you know. By the time I was hitting end of my second year, I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. This is bull. It's either someone gets me lodging nearby or I just like drop out of this university because I can't take it anymore. Mm-mm. And you know what's kind of ass is that in order for me to avoid rush hour, I'd always get the classes that are that are like ass o'clock in the morning. So I remember I would always aim for classes that start at 7 a.m. so that because you know, like rush hour is usually like a little before 7. So I'd be up in the morning as early as like maybe before 5, and then, you know, just like quickly get ready and then do my 2-hour commute so that I make it in time for my 7 a.m. class. Oh, it was such a pain in the ass. And then because like, you know, I'd also aim for my day to end before the after work rush hour, right? So I'd aim for classes that end at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., so that I can go just straight home after. 4 p.m. being worst case, because that's like roughly beginning of rush hour by the time just like not peak rush hour, but, you know, where rush hour is starting to build up a bit, but not enough where it'll be a huge inconvenience. So, yeah. It was pain. It was pain, man. I don't think I'd ever do it again. Although, to be fair, I know there are people in the world that go through worse. Kudos to them. I cannot. Nope, never again. Nope, nope, nope. You can't pay me any amount. No, that's a lie. Unless you pay me millions of dollars, sure, I'll do it. But nope, nope, nope. Man, that was a pain in the ass. Oh, and you know what really started sucking is eventually I couldn't get the morning classes. There would be times where there would be some like courses I would take, some subjects where the only option is like this absurd afternoon schedule where I have no choice but to face rush hour. Those days were hell, okay? Like, oh my God. From a 2-hour commute, I shit you not, there was this one time I got home. Like, imagine leaving the university at like after 5. I get home by like freaking before 9, after 9 p.m. Pain in the ass, I swear. Like, nope, never again. Never again. Never want to do it again. Nope, nope, nope. But I have such a respect that, you know, that have no choice but to do it, because it's one of those situations where you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? How do your legs survive? Yeah, that's why I feel like my legs are just what they are right now. You hear that? Premium Dinoboi leg power right there. I think my legs are just trained at this point. Yeah. I think that's why my legs are just in the state that they are now, because yeah, I just had to do a lot of that shit as a kid growing up. So yeah. Pretty much unintentional leg training. Thigh slap when? That was thigh slaps! Bro! Can't quite hear it. Can you do it again? No! I know what you're doing! No! No! I see what you're trying to make me do here. Also, do you guys mind? I have to do my gotcha real quick. Let's see. Oh, don't worry. I still have time. I just have to like do it on the dot. Which one? Tokyo Debunker. Because like Tokyo Debunker is like really time sensitive. And it doesn't help that there's this like arena system where like people are constantly trying to, it feels like stock market almost. It feels like trading in the stock market. Like you have to like go up, go down, pull the trigger at certain times. So yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. Yeah, what guys have you been playing lately? Wait, what? Was my English working there? I don't think I Englished properly. What have y'all been playing lately? There we go. There we go. The English suddenly working. Beautiful. What games are you playing going into the 2026, lads? Frick. I'm gonna be so real. I haven't been able to religiously do my lads dailies lately. I've been so lazy, man. Kind of crazy. NGL. Outlast Trials. Ooh, nice. I approve of that. Any games, by the way. Doesn't have to be gacha. Like, what have you guys been playing lately? Genshin, Impact, and Roblox. I want to play Genshin to roll for Varka. I'm going to roll for Varka, get him, and not touch it again. Bro. The last Caleb banner I write, you would have loved it. Oh, I was able to get that one. The one where he has like the bite arcs on his boob. Yeah, I got that one. Wait, weren't you the one that tweeted you weren't able to get it because you lost to 50-50? My sympathies, by the way. If it makes you feel better, I lost my initial 50-50 as well. I got the Silas Night Plumes. I rolled like 2 more times and then got the Caleb banner. So yeah. FF14, hell yeah. Deadplate, ooh. Divinity Original Sin, Street Fighter, nice. ZZZ. Honestly, respect. Why does ZZZ have a lot of buff care? Like, no, not complaining, by the way. Like, you got people like Lighter, you got Lycon, you got Komano Monato. Like, damn. Whatever buff we were kind of missing from Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, they most certainly made up for it in Zenless. We got all the buff guys there. So, no complaints. Oh, wait. 3, 2... Eee! Did I make it? Did I do it? No, I lost. Oh, well. I at least get to keep my position, so... Yay, B. So much buff and done for real. You know what's funny? I feel like this reminds me of an era when back in the day, you know Lucas Lee from that one, what was it, Scott Pilgrim? I remember this era where there was so much Lucas Lee art on my For You because a lot of my friends would be making Lucas Lee art because I have like a good chunk of artist friends, right? And they love their buff man. So I'd see a lot of Lucas Lee art. I feel like I'm kind of in that same era right now, except for it's Komano Manato. Like every single week, I'd see new Komano Manato art. I ain't complaining though. Like that guy's character design, beautiful. Yeah, he's the actor one. Yeah. And I don't blame y'all. Buff housewife kind of caters to furry enjoyers as well, halfway. You know what? Respect. I get it. I support that. Yeah. Honestly, Genshin, Honkai, Star Rail, and ZZZ fan artists are always peak. Like, they deliver some really good art. Would now be a good time to confess that for any Filipinos in chat, I had friends get me stuff at Cosmatsu. And then I recently got it. Wait, let me grab him let me grab him real quick. Cause I thought the art was really good. They also got me some FSP stuff as well. I'm not gonna say who. But yeah. Salamat sa mga kababayan na may stock parati ng Ryzar art sa mga booth nyo. Salamat. Parati ako may mga secret agent na pag napapadpad sa con, nagpapabili ako syempre. Suporta sa mga artists na may Ryzar stuff. O, diba? Okay, drop the haul. It's a lot of Finon and what's the other form of Finon? Sorry, I don't know the story, so I don't even know it's like form or any. What's the name of the dude? Kaslana, thank you, yes. Cause like a lot of the let me open it right now because I haven't opened the. One of my friends handed the stuff to me when I arrived last Tuesday. Where is it? Yay! Yippee! I haven't opened the Ryzar stuff yet. Yippee! Ooh, this is cute. Aww. Wait, who's this? So it's like keychains. You hear that? Yippee! And cute little stickers. Yay! Cute. I'm gonna hang them. I don't put them on my bags, obviously, but I'm maybe I keep like I'm planning to get this like storage thing where I can hang keychains and just have them on display. Yay. I think there was like someone selling like Ryzar like art cards, but yeah. I don't think they were able to find the artist for it because they might have boothed for just one day, maybe, I don't know. Cute. Yippee. You hear that? Yippee. I'm like a cat with the bell. Like, yippee. Yeah, the jewelry shelf with hangers for keychains. Exactly that. Yeah. Salamat sa mga Pinoy artists na may Ryzar parati sa boot nila. Salamat. Salamat sa goodies. Supportahan ta ka parati. Pag may napadayon ng con, salamat. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I got some Star Rail stuff. Okay, so there's this. Oh, it came with a bag. It came with a bag too. It's like this summer series Honkai Star Rail. It has Blade, Dan Hong in. I can't tell if this is the Imbibitor Lunae or the other form, which I don't know what's called. It has Blade, Dan Hong, Jing Yuan, Maidi, and Finon on it. Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice. I like it. And then I got this huge Mighty poster, which my friend got me as well. What else? Wait, let's open this. What is in here? Wait, what's this? Wait, what's this? Wait, I don't remember getting this. What's this? Oh, wait, never mind. I remember. I did get this. Finon photo cards. There's like 4 of them. And then one that's Kaslana? Is that the name? Kaslana? Oh, these are really nice. Unfortunately, I can't take a picture of these, but yeah. Oh, wait. Sudden haul. We're going through the haul. Okay. Okay, what's this? These are postcard size art pieces. Kaslana, Finon. As you can tell. I don't know, I really like... You know, the funny thing is that I wasn't initially a Finon enjoyer, but he just eventually grew on me to the point where I really like his design now. Speak Tagalog. Aw, that's very sweet of you. I mean, we do have a Tagalog for those of you that didn't see my schedule, we have a Tekken stream on Sunday. It's a Filipino Tagalog stream, so yeah. Keep them in clear sleeves and hang them using clips. Ooh, thank you for the tip. Ooh, what's this? Oh my god, that's Kamano Monato's boobies. Just have like so many random stuff here. All right, wait, I'm trying to open this. Wait, where do I open this? Where's the opening to this? Okay. Okay, Komano Manato. Yep, that's Lighter's boobies. Yep, that's Von Lycon's boobies. This is really nice art, though. Holy shit. Is that a happy trail? Damn, okay. Nice. Nice. You know what? I approve of that. Okay. Oh, these are nice prints. Okay, this is... Oh, this is Uki. There's an Uki postcard size here. Is this... Am I going to see P... Okay, I did see PP. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. 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 I'm putting that back. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Anyway. Who? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There are some things that are best left unsaid. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, more Stario. Oh, these are like big paper size. You know, like short. What's like the size for like almost the equivalent of short bond paper? What size was that again? A4? A5? I can't remember. Ooh, these are really nice. Oh, these are the same prints that are on the bag. So like, there's like My Day in, what is this? You know those like, wait, what are these pants or? No, they're tight though, so. I think these are like the, you know the swimmer gear? Oh, like they're wearing Free? Yeah, I think it's A4. You know the what they wear in Free? The one that goes all the way down to the ankle, kinda. Yeah. This one's Blade with a surfboard. This one's Dan Hong with just lounging by the beach with his cooler and popsicles. This one's Jing Yuan. Oh, it's Lifeguard Jing Yuan. That's pretty nice. I like this one. And then this, yeah, the swim leggings. And this one's Finon in, oh, it's like one of those kind of beach tops. You know the ones that usually come with hoodies, but this one doesn't have a hoodie. And then like beach shorts. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. These are nice prints. I like these. And then yeah, I also have like 3 other prints, which is, these are also in A4. So this is like AU this time. School AU. So it's Dan Hong in school uniform. We got Finon in school uniform. We got Kaslana in, oh yeah, kind of like, this is like giving student council president discipline committee. What else? Oh, there's more here. Okay. That's Dan Hung in the bed with his titties out. Nice. Ooh, Kaslana art. Ah, Kaslana's design is so good. That's Dan. What do you call that other form of Dan Hung? Not the Imbibitor Lune, the more recent one. What do you got? What's that called again? The one that's 5-star as well? Oh my god, the abs. Damn. Permansor Tere. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Permanence Tere. What's this? Oh my god! Wait, is this? This is like the damn. This is like Dan Hung in a towel, but the not his default form, his like newer form. And I see hair in, yeah, okay, anyway, I'm putting that back. Nice print though. This is really nice art. Wait, where do I put this? We're suddenly doing an art haul. Ooh, photo cards. Yippee! Ooh, okay, these are like, I think this is the last of the haul. These are like photo cards. This is, oh wait, this is Zane, Silas, Caleb, this is Flynn's, I think. This one is, I don't know who this one is. Does anyone know a character with an eye patch on? This is either Genshin. I don't think this is Star Rail. It could be Star Rail though. This is either Genshin, Star Rail, or maybe Wuthering Waves. Eye patch with red eyes. Lighter skin tone. Not Kaya. He also has like paler hair. Yeah, I don't know his name. Short hair. Hair that goes up until cheeks and chin. Yeah. This is definitely a newer character. Pirate theme? Not quite, maybe? Unless this is an maybe Anaxa. Maybe. Wait, let me search him right now. Anaxalabas. Yeah, it is them. Yeah. This is the person. But he was drawn more Ikemen. He looks more Ikemen here. Yeah, that's the character. And then Danhang. Ooh, this is Blade and Danhang in a sweet moment. Nothing spicy though. That's shirtless Blade. Next. That's shirtless adventuring. Next. That's another shirtless Blade. That's what are these last two? That is Danhang stripping, and that is Danhang panting. Okay, yep, we're done. We're done with this all. Crazy. Thank you, Dino Buds. Why are there so many shirtless? The real question is, why not? Bro, did I miss anything? Oh, wait, there's some Lucy and Cass art here as well. Oh. Don't ask. So that's the haul. Yippee! Base taste Dino Buds if you see this. Truly. That was nice. That was a good haul. That was a really nice haul. Very, very nice. Nice. You know that one meme? Nice. Yeah, very, very nice. Very good. Very good. I approve. I approve most strongly. Great haul. Great haul. Oh my lord. That was something. That was most certainly something. Goodness me. Naked Blade, yeah. Man, we need more spicy Ryzar art again. Shirtless Ryzar? I'm just kidding. I'm just saying. Doesn't even have to be spicy, you know. Just poof the shirt and we're good to go. All I hear was MEN and yeah. What can I say? Dino Buds enjoy men too much. Wait, I just remembered. I was going through my Magic the Gathering album with one of my Dino Buds recently. And then we're going through like the pages, right? And it lands on, because I have like a few Magic the Gathering Street Fighter collab cards. So there's like Ryu, Blanca, and Zangief. So they spot the Zangief card and they're like, they just like look and point at the card and just deadpan say, smash. And I'm like, you know what? Fair. Like, okay, work. Ooga booga smash. I support. You know what? I support my Dino Buds' life decisions. You know, I'm a good friend like that. Zangief again. The one, like the Russian, I think he's the Russian beefy dude that only wears like wrestling underwear in red. The hairy dude with the scars, like, I think he has like scars on his body as well, right? We support Neuron. Oh my god. We do have to wrap up soon, by the way, chat, because I have some stuff I need to do. We do need to wrap up soon. So yeah. But yeah, thank you for coming to today's Claws and Comfort session. It was good just being able to yap and chit chat with you guys. We just jumped from one topic to another, didn't we? We were kind of all over with the discussion, but it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, we're gonna right into Mr. Roscoe, who's doing Roscoe resolutions, apparently, from what I see in the title. But no, it was really fun, guys. Thank you for chit-chatting today. Don't forget, we're down to our last few days to get your Dinoboi holiday merchies. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure to secure your merchies. We have the Rai stuff. We got the voice pack. We got the checkies. We got the blankie. The last 15 minutes was Mandelmau. For real. But yeah, thank you for hanging. I'll be seeing y'all later at our usual time. What are we doing again later? We are doing... Oh, we're doing Menchie later! Yippee! We're doing the Spikes Family Watch Along later. Don't forget your popcorn. Yeah, to everyone. For everyone that's joined the Menchie later, don't forget to bring your popcorn. And it's available on Netflix. I'm going to be watching it from Netflix personally. But I'm pretty sure it's available on a lot of other places as well. Like maybe Crunchyroll has it. I wouldn't be surprised if Crunchyroll has it, to be honest, because it is Spike's Family after all. So yeah, make sure to have your accounts ready. Make sure to have your popcorn ready today. Ooh, that means I get the cheat day popcorn today because we're doing a movie watch along. Yippee! Heck yeah. All right then, Cupcake. And then I'm going to be taking a day off tomorrow because I need to travel back. And I'm also meeting up with some Dino Buds too. So yeah, I will be out. I might pop in during Nayus. I think Nayus doing like the League of Legends thing. If I happen to slot in at a time where I can play, then you might see me there. If not, then I'll see y'all on Sunday. Yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on Sunday instead, if not. All right, then. Thank you guys for hanging today. Y'all take care, right? Again, merchies! Don't forget to check out your merchies. I need to get all the ponchos. Well, not all the ponchos. I don't think I'll be able to afford all the ponchos, but I'm going to try to get as many of the ponchos as I can. We need to get Raipape the drip. Oh, also, from what I was told from a meeting I had with Manason, if you don't have Raipape, there should be a rerun in 2026. I just don't know when, but yeah, for those of you that were planning to get Raipape, or for any of you that wanted to get the poncho but was worried that, but I don't have Raipape yet. Yeah, make sure to get your ponchos, because I don't know if they're doing, because usually like outside the Papis, I haven't seen anything else rerun yet. So, yeah, I recommend getting the ponchos at least, along with if you need the standee as well. Yeah, just get all the merchies you want from the Christmas lineup, and don't worry if you don't have Raipape yet, because I'm pretty sure there'll be a rerun in the future. I just don't know when, but yeah. just so that you're prepared. All right, then, we're going to raid into Mr. Roscoe Graves. Thank you again, guys. It's been so much fun just yapping and chit-chatting and chilling with you guys. This has been Ryzar Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from first stage production EN, second generation. Ravenous, have fun with the raw skills, and I'll see you all again for the Menchie later. If not for the Menchie, I'll see you all for Tekken on Sunday. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the treats. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. Thank you to everyone that's been celebrating milestones with the Blazing Gang. And most importantly, thank you so much for your beautiful company, you kitty. Bye-bye. Bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Ooh. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. All right, Cupcake, I'm gonna go now. Need to get some nummies. Need to get some treats, because your Dinoboy's hungry. Till next time, Dinoboi out.